Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of DesignTech. And in today's episode, we're back in the factory, and we're going to be working on this room. I went ahead and kind of designed the room off camera, because this is nothing new. You've seen this. It's the same kind of a design that we have pretty much for the rest of the factory. But what we have here are two 5x5 sections connected with only a single block in between. What are we going to be making in here? That is the question. Leave a comment and let me know before we get farther into the episode. Actually, never mind. Just kidding. I probably have a thumbnail and a title that totally and completely gives it away, so forget I said anything. Anyway, what we're going to be working on in today's episode, we're going to be making a little bit of a cow farm because I want to work my way towards a mining laser from Mine Factory Reloaded. Actually, the laser drill. Here we go. So, the laser drill itself is pretty easy to make. The laser pre-charger, on the other hand, requires pink slime crystals, and those are not so easy to get. So, we're going to make a little bit of a cow farm here, and that should give us a source of pink slime once it's all said and done. So, there's a few things we're going to need. We're going to need this guy, a chronotyper. We're going to need a breeder, and we're going to need a slaughterhouse. So, let's put these in place. We'll pop this guy down, and then we'll put one here and one here. There we go. And then let's just rotate those. And these two machines each cover a 5x5 area. All right. And then this guy, this chronotyper, will basically take baby cows and suck them into the other section to be adult cows. And they all cover a 5x5 area, so this should work out pretty well for us. Now, we need to kind of wire some of this stuff up, and I also need... actually, we can just run our power that way, I think. And we'll just use conduit facades to cover it up. That should be fine. Well, actually, we won't even need to, because this is where this is going to be the floor level right here. So we won't even need to do that. I do, however, need to make myself some more energy conduits, I think. So let's just quick run back to our ME system over here and do that. Let's see. Energy conduits. Here we go. Let's just make... Wow, I'm actually really low on that. Let's go ahead and make some vibrant alloy. There we go. Let's make 100. Sure. That'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, so we'll get this, and we'll get all this stuff wired up with energy. So let's run some energy conduits over here. And we'll just run them all under the machines like so. There we go. Okay, now, I'm not sure which direction... I think it pulls... I think it pulls from here and pushes out the other side. So, yeah, this is our breeder, and it'll suck them over here. Okay, cool. And we want that to be set to moving babies. Good. Now, let's see. I'm thinking for the lower walls, we're going to go concrete again. I'm going to need more of this partly weathered concrete. So let's just make a bit of that. There we go. And let's just get that stuff in place. So we'll kind of design a little bit of the room together. There we go. And then the top layer can just be regular concrete. Now, this is not going to be the most beautiful of places for our cows to grow up, but that's okay. It's a factory. Kind of like our sheep farm, where they don't really live comfortably. Well, hate to say it, but they're not really going to live all that comfortably here either. Now, I think I do actually want to make 2 more machines. And we'll go over here. And I want to make 2 of these sewers. And that actually makes 4. And these, I believe, are upgradable. I'm pretty sure. Yes, those are upgradable. So, by default, they have a 1x1 radius. We want that to be 5x5. So we need 2 of these. What did I... Oh, I need more plastic. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab some rubber. And let's just throw that into one of these. Here we go. I'll take a little bit more. 1 more stack. There we go. That'll make us 3 stacks of rubber. That should be plenty for what we need. Oh, not my chisel. Here we go. And then we also need 1 more of those copper upgrades. No? Is that... Oh, that's right. Rubber turns into rubber bars first. And then, after it's rubber bars, then it becomes plastic. That's right. I remember now. Let's just get some of this stuff smelting up. There we go. Now we should have plastic. Try that again. There we go. Okay. So we got that. And we'll put those into their proper place. And I'm going to check the radius and just make sure. But I'm pretty sure it'll be good. So we'll put 1 in the middle right here. And 1 in the middle right there. And you know what? Come to think of it, I actually need the other upgrade. I don't need copper upgrades. I need whatever the second one is. Should have thought of that a little bit better. So radius, we need these guys. We need 2 tin upgrades. There we go. We can put the copper ones back. All right, let's try this again. So, what these are going to do is these will basically collect sewage from any cows that are in the area. And that's good. So we'll put this one here and this one here, and then let's just pull out our hammer and just make sure. Let's turn that guy away. Okay, good. That seems to be the right length, I think. Right? I shouldn't see any orange in between here. Good. Okay, awesome. Now, let's put a floor in there of some sort. And I'm kind of thinking we're going to do maybe some factory blocks of some sort. Let's see what we have to work with. Worn metal columns. Maybe these rusty metal ones. That could be good. What do we think of that? That's not bad. That'll do. Not a whole lot of grass in here, obviously, but that's okay. They only serve one purpose, and cows don't actually need grass. So this will be fine. Okay, so we've got our slaughterhouse over here. We've got our breeder over here. We got our sewers in place, and that's all good. Now, we do need to kind of come down here and knock out... Am I in the wrong... I feel like I'm in the wrong section. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be the breeder, right? Or the sewer, I should say. Yes, good. Okay. So there's our sewer. That way we can pull fluids out. And then we'll do essentially the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our sewer. Good. Okay. Now, next, let's grab ourselves some fluid conduits. Ooh, that's probably not going to be enough fluid conduits, is it? Okay, no problem. Here's what we'll do. let me run and make a couple things, and I'll come back in a sec. Alright guys, I am back. I think I've got everything I need now to wire this up. Had to make a couple of extra little doodads and thingies. But anyway, we're going to grab these fluid conduits here, and I'm going to run them like so, and change that to extract, always. And then, what? Why do you not connect right here? It should. What? Extract. Always. That was weird. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Anyway, let's try this again. Here to here. Extract. Always. Okay. And then we'll bring that over. And I'm thinking like right about here. We'll run both of these into a bedrockium drum right here. And go insert. And insert. There we go. So that will essentially gather any sewage and send it into the bedrockium drum right here. Now, in this mod pack, I have the extra cells mod installed. That thunder is annoyingly loud. Let's see if I can get rid of it by sleeping. I have the extra cells 2 mod installed, which basically allows my ME system to handle fluids as well. So what we'll probably do is we will hook up a liquid storage thing to the bedrockium drum, and that should, that's going to hold all the sewage I will ever need, and then some. So that'll be fine. Okay, now we also need to have stuff going into our breeder, specifically wheat for cows, and then our slaughterhouse, we're going to need a couple things coming out. We're going to need fluid conduits. Is it just fluid? I forget. We'll have to try this out and see. Let's see. Do I have any just regular drums? I do. So let's go ahead and hook up a drum here and here. And I don't know. Extract. I don't know. I don't remember if you have to run a separate conduit out for the slime. I feel like you do. Because this will basically, the slaughterhouse will give you liquid meat, and then it will also give you pink slime as well. So let's run 2 conduits out of this bad boy. Extract always. And hopefully this will do the trick. Once we find out for sure if that's the case, then we'll do a little bit more work over here. Okay, now I am going to need a conduit to hook up to my ME system. And we're going to run it right here, I think. Actually, I'd prefer to run it down farther, honestly. I'd prefer to run it like right about here. So let's just go this way. We got some dirt and stuff in the way. We'll just run this way for a while, and hopefully I will run into an ME conduit. Ha! Look at that. Beautiful. That is absolutely what I needed right there. So let's go cable. And I'm going to need a lot more of these, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I will. That's okay. So for now, let's just bring this as far as we can, and then I'll get this wired up with the rest of the way and do a little bit of a P2P tunnel as well. So let me get to work on that, guys. I'll be back with you shortly. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got this cable that runs all the way back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hook this guy up, and we'll put an export bus on this breeder. And then I'll connect it over here And in the export bus, we'll put wheat and some acceleration cards. So this thing should fill up with wheat automatically. And it looks like it is, so that's good. That's what we want, because we want to be able to breed the cows, obviously. Okay, so that's good. Now, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out a little hole right here so that we can fill in the rest of this concrete over here. So let's go concrete, and a stack of that one, and this will be the normal, and that'll go right here. And then we'll do the same like that. Okay. And then this guy, as it outputs, we'll send to this barrel and this barrel. Okay. I think that's good. I'm also thinking maybe I'll put a little bit of glowstone right here. Or maybe, actually, you know what? Just kidding. We're not going to put it right there. We'll put it right here instead. Because I do want to have a little bit of light down there so we can see. There we go. Maybe we'll put glowstone in each of these little corners. That could actually look pretty good. Yeah, and then everything's a little bit lit up, is just lit up better and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, awesome. Ooh, let's not put that memory card away. That would not be good. That goes here, that, and that, and that. Oh, actually, I want that thing back, and then I want a label so that I can put my memory card. Is there a hole in here? There is. Conduit. I don't have any more of those, do I? You know what? We're gonna rewire this just a little bit, because I'm not liking that hole. So let's grab some concrete and then some fluid. Oh, actually, it's going to have... No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So let's break these guys, like so. And why? I want to be able to see all of them. There we go. And then we'll run fluid conduits out down here to hide that one altogether. Disable that connection. Change the fluid to extract always. And change this to insert. There we go. Okay. Now, let's put that guy back and that guy back. All right, that should work. So in theory, everything here should be working. I forgot to do something. Everything here should be working. I should basically just have to add the cows, and then we should be good, I think. Let's put that memory card in here, just to kind of keep it, make sense of it. All right, there we go. So let me go off and find myself some cows. I don't think I have any at the moment. No, I really don't. Okay, let's just grab... I've actually got a bunch of these reusable, or these one-time use safari nets. Why don't we actually just make use of them? Might as well. Yeah. Anyway, let me run off and find some cows, guys. I'll come back to you in a sec. Alright, guys, I am back, and I've got myself quite a few cows. Pretty good number, at least. Let's go ahead and put the unused safari nets back. But these guys should basically be enough at least to get started. Now, what I'm probably going to do is, let's see, this is our breeder? Yes. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put my cows in here, and we'll get a bunch of them. Now, they're all going to breed and make babies and all that kind of good stuff, which is what we want. And then we should see, yeah, the babies get spit out into this room instead, where they will mature and eventually be turned into nasty things. Meat, specifically. So that should work pretty well. Now, I think temporarily I'm going to turn off this chronotyper, just so we can get more cows in here as like our stock or whatever. So just temporarily I'm going to do that. Or actually, there's... Oh, that was... Okay, move adults. Rotate it back this way. Oh no! Oh no! That did not go as intended. That really did not work the way I had hoped that it would. Man! Oh, why do you not have energy? What? You should have energy. Oh, because I didn't actually wire the... Derp. That was a horrible derp. Okay, yeah, so... energy, receive. Set. Okay. Now we should have power going to all these guys, including our chronotyper. And we want our babies to get sucked back over here. Then we'll change this to adults. And that should essentially undo our mistake. But I think what I'm going to do... These all respond to a redstone signal. So if I put a lever right here, this thing should be idle altogether. We want to change it to moving babies, but we're just going to basically turn this thing off for a while and let this guy run. So when these cows grow up, they'll be bred and we'll get more cows in here because 4 is not going to be enough for our purposes. But we can take a look. We've got meat and meat, neither of which is pink slime. So let's just see if I grab another fluid conduit. Why do we still have meat in here? We shouldn't. It should be coming out. I may need to get the pressurized ones, which would make me kind of sad, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to go get the pressurized fluid conduits. Okay, that's fine. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I am back. So, I am right. The slaughterhouse does definitely generate pink slime. So, it's just a very, very small amount of it, I believe. So, let's just take a look at our slaughterhouse here. Yeah, we've got meat on one side, which will come out to the meat drum. And then on the other hand, we'll get pink slime, but I don't really have any ability to do that. And so until I get some in there, I think I'm just going to kind of leave it be for the time being. I think that's fine. However, I think this is about all that we have time for in this episode, guys. Until these cows grow up and get going, I'm going to be kind of in a tough place as far as making this go any faster. And we got a lot done. But guys, that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.